Picture this. You are at your own wedding. In the bathroom, you overhear your wife's friends. Match is so lucky, marrying a doctor while keeping her real boyfriend. Your heart stops. But here's what's insane. Most people would rather destroy the entire relationship than ask, which March are you talking about? We all do this. Every single one of us has chosen destruction over vulnerability. Quick self-check. In your last relationship conflict, did you spend more time building your case against them or trying to understand what they meant? Most of us are case builders. Today, we become understanding seekers. Your brain is literally wired to choose destruction over one moment of honesty. Watch what happens. You feel emotionally naked, exposed, like they can see every flaw, every fear, every part of you that you've been hiding. So you attack first. This isn't about trust, it's about terror. And I'm about to show you the exact psychology that hijacks your brain, plus the simple method that rewires this pattern. Death Parade doesn't just show relationships dying, it shows exactly how we murder them. Takashi and Machiko are newlyweds who die in a car crash. Now they are in a strange bar forced to play darts, where each hit causes real pain of the opponent. As memories come back, Takashi remembers his wedding day.
マッチも勝ち組だね。ほんと旦那さんまた医者だってよ。マジ羨ましいわ。本命はイケメンだしね。
His wife's friends gossiping about March having a real boyfriend while marrying a doctor. His response? He doesn't ask Machiko about it. He doesn't say, hey, what were they talking about? Instead,
自分の胸に聞いてみろ。
Translation: I've already decided you are guilty. Here's the plot twist. Episode 2 reveals everything. The friends were talking about a completely different person. Machiko was innocent. She was even pregnant with his child.
あなたの子が旅行中にサプライズする予定だったの。一番に知らせたかったから。
But here's what's really happening. Takashi's jealousy wasn't about betrayal. It was his brain's perfect excuse to avoid the terror of being truly seen by someone who loves him. We'd be rather right about betrayal than risk being wrong about love. Anyone else feeling personally attacked right now? Yeah, me too. Okay, buckle up, because this is where it gets wild. Your attachment patterns formed primarily in early childhood shapes how you connect throughout life. Research by psychologists John Boyle and Mary Ainsworth identified these three main styles: secure, comfortable with intimacy and independence; avoidant, uncomfortable with closeness, values self-reliance; anxious, craves connection but fears abandonment. When your attachment system feels threatened, your brain does something psychologists call the attachment threat response. Basically, your brain freaks out and tries to protect you. Signal 1. Your brain becomes a storyteller. The moment Takashi heard March, his logical thinking went offline. His fear center, amygdala, took over. Neuroscience research shows that during emotional events, your prefrontal cortex, the thinking brain, literally gets less blood flow. That's why he couldn't think, wait, which March? His brain was in threat detection mode, creating danger stories. Signal number 2. Your body screams danger. Heart rate increases. Stress hormones flood your blood system. Fight or flight activates. You physically struggle to stay vulnerable. Notice how Takashi went from I love you to rage in seconds. That's not him being dramatic. That's your nervous system protecting you from perceived emotional threat. Signal 3. Words become weapons. Your communication rewires to create distance. You either shut down completely, freeze, attack with rage, fight, run away emotionally, flight. This happens faster than conscious thought. But wait, there's even darker twist. Episode 3 shows Mai, who made the opposite choice from Takashi. Instead of destroying the relationship, she destroyed herself.
前はどこにも行かないからずっと一緒にいよう前ねしげるくんのこと大好き
She promised her childhood friend Shigeru. But then, she got plastic surgery to look like someone else entirely. Why? She thought Shigeru loved their mutual friend, Chisato. So, instead of asking, "Do you have feelings for me?" she spent years and money transforming her face to look like Chisato. The brutal irony, Shigeru loved her authentic self all along. She solved the problem that didn't exist. Here's what's mind-blowing. Mai and Takashi have the same core fear, but opposite strategies. If they see the real me, they'll leave. Both are running from the same terror of authentic vulnerability. This exact pattern shows up everywhere. Think about it. How many times have you heard someone say, "They're probably cheating," instead of just asking the partner directly? Or, "They don't really care about me," instead of saying, "I need more attention." We create entire stories in our heads rather than have one honest conversation. Ever caught yourself doing this? Maybe you assumed someone was mad at you instead of asking, found problems with someone perfect for you, pulled away the moment someone got real with you, changed yourself to be more acceptable to others. The core pattern: we'd rather control the pain than risk the unknown joy of being loved for who we really are. Alright, enough pain. Let's fix this. This is based on real attachment theory and neural plasticity research. Step 1. Catch your attachment alarm. The moment you feel that urge to create distance, stop. Ask, what story is my brain creating right now? What does my body want to do? Run, fight, freeze? How am I about to weaponize this moment? Write it down, seriously. One friend wrote, "She didn't text back for 2 hours, so she must be with some other guy." Seeing it on the paper showed how wild the logic was. Step 2. The mirror test. This sounds weird, but science shows it works. Before you can let others see you, you need to see yourself. Stand in front of the mirror. Yes, seriously. Make eye contact with yourself for 30 seconds or even less. Don't look away. Notice what comes up. Shame, criticism, urge to flee. The goal isn't comfort. It's building your capacity to stay present with yourself when emotions get intense. 3. Build your response blueprint. Create your "when triggered, I will" plan. I will ask one clarifying question before assuming. I will say, "I'm feeling scared," instead of attacking. I will breathe 3 times before responding. This programs new pathways in your brain based on what you actually want to do. The Takashi Curse Breaker. When you feel that rage shutdown coming, say out loud, "Wait, which March I'm talking about?" Even if it sounds silly, this question interrupts your brain's story-building mode. Step 4. The Kokoro practice. Kokoro, in Japanese, means heart, mind, and spirit together. When attachment breaks, Kokoro shatters. Here's how to rebuild. Start with micro vulnerabilities. "I'm nervous right now," not "you make me nervous." "I need a minute," not storming off. "Help me understand," not "I know what you did." Remember, if Takashi has asked one question, "Which March?" they'd be alive and happy. Your practice challenge: just notice your attachment alarm. Add mirror tasks daily. Practice one micro vulnerability. Use your blueprint in real situations. You'll know this is working when you catch yourself mid-assumption and think, hold on, let me just ask instead of guessing. That moment of pause, that's your relationship superpower activating. Here's what Desperate brutally reveals about the two faces of fear. Takashi chose jealous rage over asking a question, destroyed the relationship. Machiko lied about cheating to spare him pain, destroyed her authenticity. Mai surgically changed her face rather than risk rejection, destroyed herself. The pattern is always the same. We destroy something precious to avoid the terror of being truly known. Whether you're a relationship destroyer like Takashi or self-destroyer like Mai, the wound is identical. If they see who I really am, they'll leave. So we either push them away before they can leave us, Takashi, or become someone else so they won't want to leave us, Mai. Both strategies guarantee the same result. The real you never gets loved. Real talk. What scares you more? A. Someone betraying you. B. Someone seeing the real you and leaving. This isn't weakness. This is human, but it doesn't have to control you. This week, you're going to break a pattern. Catch one attachment alarm. Just notice when it happens. 2. Do the mirror test. 30 seconds every morning. Practice one micro vulnerability. Text someone, I miss you, without deflecting. 4. Ask before assuming. What did you mean by that? Instead of guessing. Start tonight. Think of one relationship where you've been building a story instead of asking a question. Text them, hey, can you help me to understand something? Then ask the thing you've been assuming. The brain science reality. Attachment patterns formed over years, but neuroplasticity means you can start rewriting them with consistent practice. The people who love you, they are not waiting for your perfect self. They are waiting for your real self. If this video just called you out in the best way, push this subscribe button and tell me below, what's the number one story your brain tells you when you are scared? And remember, one question could save your relationship. Ask it.